I was going to make this a non-live video, but I'm far too lazy, and I'm probably going to be talking. Zachary, how are you doing? That was very, very quick. Welcome. Um, yeah, I was going to make my reaction, my analysis of the 2019 Royal Rumble, which Zachary, the gamer, didn't seem to like. Well, I didn't like it either. I thought it was 5 hours of my life I'll never get back. And I'm going to go through each and every. I got every single serious prediction right for the Royal Rumble. The only prediction I didn't get right was my non-serious one when I said Hulk Hogan was going to win the men's Royal Rumble. But I predicted Becky Lynch would lose and then enter the Royal Rumble and win. And every other match I predicted right. I told you Finn Balor was going to tap out to the Beast. Tap, tap, tap. We have RC here now. Fatal 4-way is the best. What do you mean by that, Zachary? What fatal 4-way? What is the best? Was there a fatal 4-way match during the Royal Rumble that I was asleep during? Howdy, Royal Rumble, the Queen in the Street. Oh, it would have probably been more exciting than this. Seriously, I went on Twitter just now. You can find me on Twitter at PMDB Videos. I just joined this month again, even though it looks like I've been there for ages because of all my tweets. Oh, I didn't bother with that match. I didn't watch pre-show nonsense. Pre-show in my mind doesn't matter. I saw they were showing highlights from a match later on. I was like, I'm not interested. I don't do pre-shows, Zach. I can barely cope with 5 hours of the main show. I can barely keep my eyes open throughout the show. But welcome, RC. Welcome, Zachary the Gamer. I've got a bit of a theme going here, but I'm also going to interact with whomever pops into the chat. Hope you're both doing well. And yous are up quite early. Yous are up quite early. I'm going to dive straight into it. So, the first match tonight, I'm not doing pre-show, because I never watched it anyway, was Asuka defeating Becky Lynch by submission. Now, I was surprised that Becky Lynch tapped out. I thought she was the man. Steve Austin had never tapped out when he was the man. What is this? I don't understand. I predicted Becky Lynch would lose here and enter the Royal Rumble, which she did, but I don't understand the whole. She's supposed to be the man. Why is she tapping out? Now, during this matchup, I was already struggling to keep awake, but what I did see, it was all right. It didn't really blow me away or anything. I'll give it 3 stars out of 5. I'm doing a Dave the Mark Meltzer on y'all. I'm giving you 5-star ratings for fake fights. So what I'll do here, I'll go through the match one by one, and I'll go after each match and each Royal Rumble participant analysis. I'll go and check in with the chat to see who has popped in and have a bit of banter. So, anybody else here? It's 5:30 a.m. with RC. Wait, we'll get on to Nia Jax. So it's very early for you two lads. This is actually my second cup of tea since scheduling this live video. Probably need a stronger drink to talk about this show. I probably need a stronger drink. I have no idea who Dash Wilder is, Zachary. Who is he? Why is he leaving? Is he going to AEW or something? Is the Survivor Series getting cancelled this year, by the way? I noticed. I had to Google. It's like, don't dare cancel the Survivor Series. It's like deja vu from 9 years ago. Boogie 2. I was just about to call you Boogie 2988 because that's the YouTuber name of another massive YouTube star. Boogie 808. Welcome. Did you watch the Royal Rumble? I think Zachary did. I'm not sure if RC watched it. I have no idea. I'm a very part-time wrestling fan these days, Zachary. Even though I got all my serious predictions right, like I predicted Becky Lynch would lose against Asuka, and then enter the Royal Rumble and win. I predicted that. They're so predictable. Yeah, you take care, RC. I appreciate you stopping by. Welcome here anytime. I'm being lazy. This is another lazy live stream. I couldn't be bothered uploading this reaction, so I thought I'll just do it live. I'll just do it live. Oh, bless Melody. Yes, I did like. I say screw Royal Rumble, not best men and women's Royal Rumble match. I agree. Spoiler alert, I agree. Right, let's go on to the next match, shall we? Which was I was a bit asleep during this match. The Miz and Shane McMahon defeated the Bar and Cesaro and Sheamus for the Smack. There's far too many titles. There's the tag team titles in SmackDown, tag team titles in Raw, men's heavyweight title in Raw, men's heavyweight title. There's far too many titles. Everybody's a friggin' champion. Oh, God, this company, this wrestling business today sucks. A freestyle match. Shane McMahon is quite fun to watch, but who cares about this match? Who cares about this match? I don't. Right. Oh, look who it is. It's the lovely, the beautiful Adriana popping in for the first time this year. Very welcome. People have been asking for you. Brad 2000 XP is also here. Oh, Zachary says Double J Jeff Jarrett was not a nice surprise. I'll get on to that moment soon. Shane versus Kurt was it was a very good match at the King of the Ring 2001 when wrestling was watchable. Adriana, welcome. What I'm doing here is I've went through 2 matches so far, and every time I go through a match and give my Dave the Mark Meltzer rating of a fake fights, I go back to see whom has popped into the chat and interact with you all. I just want wrestling to be watchable. I swear to God, we'll get on to the Royal Rumble matches. I was like watching them during them, like, has it really gotten this bad? During the Royal Rumble matches, I was like thinking, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Oh, your pay-per-view went black screen in the Oscar. I gave it 3 stars. It was all right. Thank you. I appreciate the love, Boogie. I appreciate the love. Right, next match. Let's crack on with this shit. Ronda Rousey. I love Ronda Rousey. She didn't make Sasha Banks tap out. She defeated Sasha Banks by pinfall. You know what? This was the best match of the night. This was the best match tonight. So I'll give it 4 stars. I'll give it 4 stars. And then we're on to the women's Royal Rumble match, which was longer than the men's. This was painful to sit through. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it now. The women's roster is not good enough to do Royal Rumbles each year. Apart from Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss and a handful of others, the women's roster, I'm sorry, this was torture to sit through. I was so bored during this. I was during one of these times I was like, what am I doing with my life? Why do I watch wrestling? Why do I still bother with this, even part-time? And I'm going to go through each and every participant. This will be fun. I must have been during the points I was asleep, Zachary, that Becky Lynch had a boob slip. Oopsie. Adriana says, Boogie, please tell Melody hello from me and me. Becky Lynch is going to Raw. Yeah, I've got that feeling she wants a piece of Ronda Rousey. How are you doing? It's fantastic seeing you in here, Adrian. We have missed you. I've had Murad asking about you and others in here asking, how's Adriana? Does she not like us anymore? I never said that, but we've been wondering where you've been, how you're doing. Now I speak to Adriana each day mind you, but the rare times I have been live earlier this year, people have been asking for you. So it's a nice surprise. I'm actually surprised you are all here right now because most of you are from America, right? Lacey Evans is horrible wrestling. So number one was Lacey Evans. I have no idea who she is. I have legit no idea who she is, but I quite fancied her. I quite fancied her, and I thought she did. I'm going to go against you, Zachary. I thought she did quite well in this boring matchup. Adriana says, "Oh, missed you and everyone in here too." Jason, thank you, Jason, for popping in. He says, "Hey, PMDB, how's you today? I'm all right. I just smashed a lot. I very much appreciate that. And I've been appreciating the comments too of my non-live videos." Rhea Ripley is a strange UK wrestler, Zachary says. Was she in the Royal Rumble? I can't remember. Jason, hello. Look like, hmm. Hey. Right, let's get on to number 2 participant, and was Natalia. How exciting, I know. I'm sorry, but I wasn't too excited about Natalia being. Okay, I'm going to go through these. I'm just going to go through them all. So Natalia, number 2. Mandy Rose, number 3. Liv Morgan. Number 4, Mickey James. Number 5, Ember Moon. Number 6, Billie Kay. Number 7, Nikki Cross, whom I quite liked. And number 8, Beaton Royce, I think you pronounced that. Number 9, Tamina. Number 10. There's a lot of wrestlers in the men's and women's Royal Rumble matches I'm not too familiar with. Number 11, I think you pronounce it Xe. I can't pronounce this woman's name. I'm sorry. 12, Sarah Logan. Charlotte Flair at 13. Woo! 14, I can't pronounce her name. 15, Maria. 16, Naomi. 17, Candice. 18, Alicia Fox. 19, Casey, can't pronounce her surname. 20, Selena Vega. 21, Ruby Riot. 22, Dana Brooke. 23, can't pronounce her name, sorry. 24, Rhea. Oh, here she is. Now, is this Rhea Ripley? Was that her? Was doing all the gymnastics? If it was her that was doing all the gymnastics to get back into the Royal Rumble, that she was really good. She was good. Pretty to look at too. 25, Sonya Deville. I actually thought of you, Zachary, when she popped in because I know she is your favorite, right? Alexa Bliss, whom is absolutely Bliss, is at number 26. Bailey, 27. The man, I can't. I don't get the whole the man thing. Becky Lynch at number 28. Nia Jax at 29, and Carmella at 30. That was all the participants of this year's Women's Royal Rumble, which was a disaster, I thought, up until the end when Becky Lynch came in. Becky Lynch was, and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss and others, a small handful of others were pretty good in this match, but other than that, I'm sorry, the women's roster is not good enough to be doing this each year. It was torture to watch. It was torture to watch. Easy on the eye, but very boring product to watch. Right, what have I missed here? Candice, a sexy lady in the Royal Rumble. I can't really remember what she looked like, but there was a lot of beautiful ladies in this Royal Rumble, if I'm allowed to say that now. I know that's a bad thing, men fancying women these days. Pro wrestling needs more stables like the 90s. I thought I had quite a few stables, quite a few groups. I thought on this show, Adriana, you need to add a video in your. Absolutely, I'm into that, Jason. I don't know much about wrestling anymore, so no matter how you say the name, I won't know the difference. Love the New Heart Foundation. Sonya Deville got eliminated. Yeah, she did, didn't she? I just knew you'd be annoyed with that when she was eliminated. Jason, yeah, do LOL. Teddy Hart. Carmella, thank you, Zachary. I'm proud of Cody Rhodes. What are you proud of Cody Rhodes for? He sucks. Adriana, but they all liked your video. Need to see. You're absolutely. Get a move on, Adriana. Come on now, Adriana. You pronounced right. Thank you. Thank you. Woohoo. Hey, Tyrone, how's it going? Jason, Vince will have competition. We shall see. I've never watched wrestling again after this. This is my. Remember when CM Punk quit 5 years ago after participating in the Royal Rumble? PMDB is quitting watching wrestling after watching the Royal Rumble last night. I don't like wrestling anymore. It's garbage. Um, 2 stars for this very boring Royal Rumble match, which was won by Becky Lynch, which I predicted would happen. I don't know why she tapped out at the start of the show. The man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, had never tapped out when he was a face. Anyways, when he was a good guy, when he was a fan favorite, he would have never tapped out. You kidding me? What? I don't understand that booking decision. We're supposed to be pushing Becky Lynch as the man. I don't like the hold the man thing. I like Becky Lynch. I don't like the hold the man gimmick. I don't get it. She's not even. Right, moving on. The NWO, you love the NWO, and I noticed there's a lot of wrestlers doing this, and like, yeah, use our part of the Illuminati, are you? Use our Satanists, are you, wrestlers? Use our part of that cult group. Oh me, oh me. Speaking of the NWO, there's a lot. I believe there's a lot of evilness goes on in the WWE. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Right, let's nip on with this stupid Royal Rumble event, shall we? Okay, let's see. Next match was this was my piss break match. I couldn't care less about Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles, and I was sleeping during. In fact, I missed the pinfall. It went on for 24 minutes too long. Yeah, they're both good at doing the flippity flip flop moves, and both are solid workers, but they don't really gel together, in my opinion. Daniel Bryan won. How exciting! How exciting! Brock Lesnar made Finn Balor tap out in 8 minutes 40 seconds. I was awake for this match. It was the second best match of the night. I love Brock Lesnar, but not even he makes me interested in WWE anymore. Brock Lesnar's in the top 10 wrestlers of all time. Right, let's get on to the 30-man Royal Rumble event. And like with the women's Royal Rumble, there's few men wrestlers that appeared in this match. Had no idea whom they are. Very part-time wrestling. And in fact, after this show, I'm no longer a wrestling fan at all. Part-time, full-time, I'm done. Tapping out. 1991 to 2019, my wrestling phase is over. Zachary has too much wish list for WWE Bullet Club. Yeah, they're part of the Illuminati too, it seems. I love Brock, but lame champ. So number one I really was pissed off with the number one entry. I was struggling to stay awake. The last thing I needed in my night morning was more talking. Like Elias, I kind of like Elias, but I do not want a friggin' promo when I'm struggling to keep awake as it is. And then Jeff Jarrett came in number two. I think this was his first Royal Rumble since the 1999 Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. A much better Royal Rumble match than this, of course, from 20 years ago. I think this was Jeff Jarrett's first Rumble appearance since then. And he was eliminated 1 minute 19 seconds. Goodbye, Jeff. Maybe he'll be gone again. So I was right off the bat, I'm annoyed. I'm like, I don't want a friggin' promo. I've been struggling to stay awake for this Royal Rumble match. I do not want a promo. So I was already annoyed with this match. Just get on with it. One championship match a month, please, Boogies. I think. I think they need to throw more cash at Brock, it seems, if you want that. I'm glad R-Truth did not. I'm glad he didn't enter too. I mean, he's. Bring back Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shinsuke Nakamura was 3, followed by Kurt Angle at 4. Kurt Angle, like with Brock Lesnar, is in my top 10 wrestlers of all time, but it's really sad seeing him wrestling now. He doesn't look well wrestling Kurt Angle now. He does not look well, in my opinion. And it's just sad watching some of these old stars come back for their Royal Rumble spots, and they're such a shell of what they used to be. Was it that bad? Was it bad? Tyrone, if you're still, it was pretty bad. Yes, it was pretty bad. Yes. What? Anyways, I'm skipping names here. Big E came in. I'm so sick of the New Day. I wish they would just go away. I'm so sick of the New Day. Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods were all in this match. Go away. Johnny Gargano. The only reason I know Johnny Gargano is from watching Castrating the Marks by Vince Russo. That's the only reason I know him. Jinder Mahal came in at number 7. Samoa Joe, Kurt Hawkins, Seth Rollins. Burn it down. Titus O'Neil, Mustafa Ali, Dean Ambrose. No way. Jose. No. Drew McIntyre, the Scottish for Psycho. Is that not racist calling that the Scottish for Psycho? I'm Scottish. I'm a bit offended. I'm not really offended. Pete Dunne, Andrade, Apollo Crews, Alistair Black, Shelton Benjamin, Baron Corbin. Did you enjoy seeing him in the match, Zachary? Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, Bobby Lashley. What a waste he was in the Royal Rumble. Only lasted, 13 seconds? What is TNA? WWE doesn't have a clue what it is. Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton, and then Nia Jax. How greedy is she? She was in the Women's Royal Rumble, then entered the Men's Royal Rumble too. Now, that was probably the best moment of this match, was Nia Jax entering, I will say. I'm not a fan of Nia Jax, but it was quite amusing seeing her eat RKO in the Royal Rumble. I was kind of nervous for Steve, because when Randy Orton entered 29, I was like, are they going to try and tie Steve Austin's record here, 3 Royal Rumble victories? But no, Randy Orton got eliminated by Andrade, who I've no idea who he is. So that was the participants for this Men's Royal Rumble, which I'm going to say was worse than the Women's Royal Rumble. This was boring this was dreadful. I mean, this was I'm going to say this right now. This was the least exciting Men's Royal Rumble in the history of Men's Royal Rumbles. This made me miss Roman Reigns. And I don't even like Roman Reigns as a wrestler. But this Royal Rumble was so bad, it made me miss Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins won. Yay! So my road to the WrestleMania 35 ended here. I'm definitely not watching WrestleMania. No way I can sit through another wrestling show. This was terrible. Right. Let's see. Me too. Aggressive Era need to come back so we can watch more aggressively match like ECW, Street Fight, Parking Lot, more Falls Count Anywhere. Bobby Lashley is garbage. That's harsh. He got eliminated by Seth Rollins. Paul Melody and I love you. I got to go. Remember, you're special and your life means. I appreciate that. Kind words, Boogie. Does real aggressive match look like RKO Nia Jax? Tara, welcome. Good to see you in here. I'm talking about Fake Fight. It's PMDB. Hi. Good morning. I hope you're having an amazing day. It got better once the Royal Rumble was over. Boogie, take care. Boogie, hey, bro. Tara, good morning. Adriana, hi. Good morning. How are you? Love you all. I like Daniel Bryan. I think Daniel Bryan might lose at Elimination Chamber or Fastlane or before WrestleMania 35. So overall, I thought this match sucked. I thought the event sucked overall. 2 out of 10. I can't give it more than 2 out of 10. This pay-per-view sucked. Wrestling sucks. It is in a poor. I'll never watch a wrestling event ever again. happened. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. This was painful, torturous to watch. That was honestly one of the worst, maybe the worst men's Royal Rumble match ever. And the women's match, which I thought was poor too, was better than this. And the only prediction I got wrong from this show, I'm a very before I became a non-wrestling fan after this show, I was a very part-time wrestling fan. I watched the Survivor Series and other events last year. And I was talking about the Survivor Series earlier on. And it feels like WWE's still ashamed of the event because there was an advert for all the pay-per-views coming up, and even though Survivor Series is announced for November, I never seen it listed in all the. I've seen TLC and Evolution and Backlash listed. Where's the Survivor Series? How racist! Adriana slept off and on since noon yesterday, and now it's almost 6 a.m. Good morning to all you American lot. And now I'm wide awake. Watch the Royal Rumble. You'll be fast asleep. I was not an awful lot during this show. 5 hours. Nothing needs to be 5 hours long. Nothing needs to be 5 hours long. Oh. I'm going to get myself a cup of tea, chat amongst yourselves. I'm done with the Royal Rumble portion of this video. It sucked. I'll never watch wrestling again. I'm done. I'm tapping out. WrestleMania 35 can go in itself. Be right back. I need some more caffeine after this. I need some more caffeine. Oh, Steve. I feel for you, Steve. They've really ruined the great art once known as professional wrestling. They really have. They really have. It was really bad. It was torturous. It was torture. It could be a form of torture, that show. I wasn't expecting much from it, but during the men's Royal Rumble match, I was so bored. I was like, who is this? Why is he still in the company? What did these stars bring to the table? Anyways, that's my kettle boiled. That's my kettle boiled. Let's see what I've missed here. It happened me most of the time. The pills is not helping. Haha. Oh yeah, I've read that one. Did he say get more tea than get more coffee? Caffeine. Adriana, now I'm ready to go somewhere because I slept so long. Zachary, I think so. Tara, I hear you. I'm going to stay on another half an hour, ladies and gentlemen, since we've got such a nice crowd in here right now. I'm done with the Royal Rumble portion of this video. I thought it sucked. If you're late to this video, rewind or wait until this is published later on and you can get my thoughts on the 2019 Royal Rumble, the event that made PMDB tap out of his wrestling phase. It's over. It's done. It's finished. Hello, Steve. Oh my goodness, that was such a 20 years ago. I was watching the 999 Royal Rumble, no chance in hell, very entertained by it. 10 years ago, I was literally on the road to WrestleMania 25, which I attended. It was a pretty solid Royal Rumble match 10 years ago. 10 years on, I hate wrestling. I hate wrestling. Right, right. Zachary says, haha, I don't think PMDB needs more caffeine. I am confusing when he said I got more tea after he got up. Get me more coffee. Tara says, hello, Steve. What I did enjoy, I hated the Royal Rumble, as you know. I thought it sucked. What I should have done instead was continued to watch Steve, who was live last night. I really enjoyed your stream again, Steve. I had you on my TV. Uh, I was listening to a lot of it, but then I had to turn you off, Steve, because then, I paid for the Royal Rumble event. Might as well watch the Royal Rumble event, but I should have just not bothered with it and continued watching you, Steve. So other than vault entries where you hear me talking about wrestling and match ratings and all this from various WrestleManias, blah, 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 there'll be nothing, you'll never hear me talk about anything current with WWE anymore. I'm done. It's garbage. I cannot promote this anymore. It's absolutely rubbish wrestling. Complete garbage. I've went from obsessed to I still like this shit to I'll watch Survivor Series to I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. It's all good, mate. I appreciate you I popped in and I was in the chat for a couple of times, but I was watching you on the TV, my Google Chrome. They knew you were going to watch last night, PMDB. Well, I did, because as much as I hate today's wrestling product, and it sucks. It sucks. It really does suck. The Royal Rumble match could have still been good, but oh god, it was such a non. Why am I still talking about wrestling? Why am I still moving on? Moving on. Throw the TV in the bin and be free. Absolutely, I'm into that. Is WWE right or fault you should work for WWE right? NXT is better. You think? I haven't watched much NXT. I noticed Eric Rowan showed up, but I legit fell asleep during the two indie darlings matchup, AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Not really because that was my pee break too. When as soon as that match came on, but no, I need a toilet. Dead in sight. Welcome. Good to see you in here, buddy. And when I started watching Daniel Bryan v AJ Styles, I was asleep. I missed the pinfall. I woke up and Eric Rowan was there. It's like, why is Eric Rowan here? Is he not fired yet? What's going on? Oh, Daniel Bryan won, retained his title. Big deal. I'm still not watching WrestleMania 35. How is the weather? It's cold, Zachary. It's cold. I should have on my fleece. Why have I not got on my fleece? It's freezing. I'm going to put my heater on like right now, actually. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you've been entertained by my, just the sheer torture I was put through yesterday. The sheer torture. I don't know how anybody, a full-time, part-time, yes, I'm still talking about wrestling, full-time, part-time, once a year fan could say that was a good show. I don't know anybody who could say with their heart and with their head could say that was a great show last night. Adriana, do you plan to do any content? Yes, Adriana is going to upload content after content, aren't you? Right. If you're late to this video, you want to know my thoughts on how much I love the 2019 Royal Rumble, rewind or wait until this video is published. You'll get my stone cold, no holds barred thoughts on the event. Right now, I'm going to just simply interact with the chat for the next 25 minutes. Then I'm going to wrap things up before the hour mark because I want this video on BitChute. Tara, I may No pressure, Adriana. No pressure. Once I'm going through this Vault series at the moment. I went off wrestling years ago. I wish I did too. They offer a whooping on hers. There we go. Here we go. Steve, be easy on me. I've been tortured enough with the Royal Rumble last night. I've been tortured. I don't think I need any more punishment right now. Maybe later on I'll take you up on the offer. Maybe instead of watching WrestleMania 35 this year, which I will not be watching, my WrestleMania watching streak is ending. It's done. It's over. I don't want to give them anything anymore. Maybe that's when I'll whoop Steve's ass at SmackDown instead of watching WrestleMania 35. Yeah, just bring it. Take Tyrone to help you. The only way you're going to beat me, Steve, is if you and Tyrone team up on me. That's the only way you're going to beat me. Probably need a 3-on-1. That's Zachary to join you too. Probably need a 3-on-1. Or hell, ask Dead Insight to join you too. It'll take maybe the 4 years. Perhaps would be able to beat me at a wrestling game. Giving out stunners left, right, and center. I'd have to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'd have to be him. You can be anybody you want other than that beautiful bald man on the shelf. Steve says you look like you need to vent your frustration out in a squared circle. So it seems. Jim Cornette. Vince Russo for life. Okay, Adriana, I have your bell on, so hopefully get notification when my channel is still a work in progress. Great to have you here, Tara. Great to have you here. What time is it there? It's 5 minutes past 11. I'm up quite early because I was watching this nonsense. It went on and on and on and on and on. For 5 hours of my life I can never get back. I would be the Rock and keep spamming the people's elbow. You wouldn't get to do. I'd be up before you could deliver the people's elbow. You wouldn't get to do that. You'd be getting stunner. You'd be getting so much stunners. You'd be asking for a rock bottom, Steve. You'd be getting so much stunners. You'd be asking for a rock bottom. Always good to see you, PMDB. Yes, this is a lazy live stream of mine. I was kind of wanting to do a non-live video talking about this nonsense, but I was far too lazy for that. I thought I'll just get out of the way. I watched it, I'll react to it, get my thoughts out of the way for anybody that wanted to know my thoughts on last night's Royal Rumble 2019. You know, I'll just go live. And I'm glad I did because we've got Zachary in here and perhaps other wrestling fans will pour in here. Dead Insight is still here. I think I've missed a few things. I apologize. Hit you with the racket. See, I used to be a Jim Cornette guy. I still find him funny, but he hates Donald Trump so much. I don't, Jim Cornette hates Donald Trump so much. See, they see how that would be a problem with me. They see how that would be a problem with me. Ooh! So Vince Russo. I'm a Vince Russo guy now. I'm, Vince Russo for life. That's the only regular wrestling content I watch is castrating marks. Steve says I'm going to seriously start looking for a way to play SmackDown. Steve is desperate for a hiding on SmackDown, it seems. I will rid you of your confidence within for all of me. I don't think Steve needs any more confidence. He's going to rid me of my confidence within 30 seconds. Zachary, I'm going to be winning warm weather, then I'm going to do some filming outside and not so many live streams. Even more excuse to hate you. Wow. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. I'll take you all. I'll take that SmackDown game. I'll whoop everybody's ass in here at the SmackDown game. I'll take you all on. We'll have a Royal Rumble. I'll throw you out left and right. Steve will be getting so many stunners, he'll be asking for a rock bottom. Tyrone will be getting so many rights, he'll be asking for a left. in this Royal Rumble game. I'm not a violent person in real life, honestly. Sometimes there's a few times when I'm out that I would love to give someone a stone cold stunner because they're a prick. But I'm not a violent person outside. I promise you, I'm a very, very flawed person, but I'm not a violent person outside. Zachary, you're still here. I'm going to stay on there another 20 minutes and I'm done. Done with this video, done with live streaming. Diva Dave D is here and I'm done with wrestling. Done with wrestling. Welcome, Diva Dave D. How are you doing? Your trash talk is good, but you will be squealing for mercy. That's not a threat, that's a promise. At least he thinks my trash talk is good. At least he thinks my trash talk is good. Steve, boy, I'm just getting warmed up. Trash talk, really? I don't think Zachary's too impressed. LOL. Yeah, it'll be so funny. It'll be really amusing. We should definitely I appreciate that, Tyrone. You know what? Have you ever watched those Royal Rumbles when Steve Austin throws out the participants, then he goes back out and throws them back in because he's got more time to whoop somebody's ass? That'll be me. I'll be throwing you out. I'll be so quick. I'll be going back outside the ring in this wrestling game and throwing you back in to whoop your ass one more time. Especially you, Steve. You've been trash talking here. You're going to get a whooping. I can trash talk like Daniel Bryan or someone who I hate the most. Go for it, Zachary. I think you should do a wrestling promo trash talking video. Go for it. Ariel, mate. How are you doing, Diva Dave D? So, yeah. If you're late to my video, I did give my analysis on the Royal Rumble event, which I really loved. And now I'm just simply interacting in the chat. So if you're late to my video and want to know my analysis on the whole Royal Rumble, which I predicted all right, apart from my non-serious prediction, Hulk Hogan did not show up. He did not win the men's Royal Rumble match. But if I had looked at the listed announced performers for the men's Royal Rumble match, I would have got all my predictions right. I made a non-serious prediction of Hulk Hogan winning the Royal Rumble. He wasn't even there. There was no real American music being played last night. Oh, the People's Elbow sucks. People's Elbow. I was just joking, Zachary. I'd have preferred him winning than Seth Rollins. I mean, I've no Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. How exciting! It made me miss Roman Reigns last night. I'm not a Roman Reigns fan. It was so bad last night. It made me miss Roman Reigns. Diva Dave D. You see, I'm quite happy we've got Diva Dave D in here and Adriana. We've missed you. People ask about you when you are here. It's a great surprise seeing Adriana in here. And it's good to see Diva Dave D in here. He says going to record and end it at Cyper. Not sure when, in 2 to 3 weeks. Dave is so professional. Hope it goes well, Dave. I'll look out for it. Is that going to be in your English channel? I'll watch it anyway. Even if it is on your Danish channel. I am a real American. Steve's gone quiet. See, Steve's gone quiet. He knows he's screwed. He knows he's screwed. You're going to make a 6-hour video. Go for it. My record's 10 hours and 30 minutes or something. That's lies, because when you're not in here, people ask for you. They ask for Adriana when she's not here. So that's lies. Wow, Zachary. So you're going to upload a 6-hour video. It'll take you till Christmas for you to upload it. Your confidence will be your greatest enemy, PMDB Entertainment. Adriana says, Dave, yes, we do. It won't be on my channels, I don't think. Well, when I make one for my photography video, I will upload a snippet on there, but otherwise, not on mine. I'll just help produce them. How's your course going, Dave? I need a stronger drink. My team won yesterday. Rangers won 3-0 in a dominating performance away from home against Livingston. Back on track for going for 55. Going for 55. So I was like, well, to be honest, I didn't have a great weekend, folks. I won't get into it, but I was, hey, you have a PS2? Yes, I do. Sitting right here, actually. Sitting right beside me. Welcome, the Egyptian Gamer Geek. Good to see you back in here. Well, well, well. Our encounter will not even be a match. Just a quick left, right, good night. Bish, bash, bosh, home. Home in time. Oh, at least I'll get my tea then. I have got a prediction I'll still be smiling like this after this match, Steve. My tea's getting stone cold. It's another 50 minutes and then I tap out this live stream. Hey there, Raisin 7 Munchkins. How you doing? Now, I was watching Steve's live stream yesterday. I could have swore I heard your name mentioned in the live stream yesterday, Raisin 7 Munchkins, or was I hearing things? Welcome back to my live stream. Course it's lit, mate. This weekend it was about focus points and such. Think next time we'll be about lighting, but that's a month from now. I'm glad I got you giggling, Steve. I'm here to help others and entertain. Yeah, I thought you were. I was saying to Steve, even though he's been extremely rude in this live stream to me. I was saying to Steve, I really enjoyed listening to his live stream yesterday, and I generally look forward to his conspiracy live streams. Disney is evil in my eyes. Well, it was a great topic. On February 26th, I will steal a. You're going to SmackDown Live on February 26th, are you, Zachary? I hope it's good. Hope it's good. Trust me. Go in the ring will not be also. Ariel's in severe need of a whooping at this wrestling game, Diva Dave D, and he's going to get one. He's going to get one real soon, real fast. And then once I beat him, I'm going to drag his ass back in the ring and give him another whooping. If Sonya, why am I singing? If Sonya Deville let me in, I'm sure she'll let you in. If you've got tickets, Zachary, I'm sure you'll get in. Just don't turn up with an AEW shirt. I will say there was a lot of beautiful ladies in last night's Royal Rumble women's wrestling match. Other than that, it was garbage. So stay on here another 12 minutes, and then I'm done. I'm tapping out. How are you doing, Raisin 7 Munchkins? Anyways, some familiar faces in here, some new faces in here. Nice mix. She says, Adriana, hi there. It's great to see Adriana back. This is your first, where have you been? 7 times lucky I've been live this year. Where were you for the first 6 live streams? We've missed you, Adriana. I got 2 of my best supporters from last year in here, Adriana and Diva Dave D. They were very, very great support to me last year and very much appreciate. I haven't done so many live streams this year. The only reason I'm doing another 7th lazy live stream is because I needed to get my thoughts out in the Royal Rumble. And there's no way I could have, done a non-live video. It would have been too long for me to upload, so. I was asleep when you went previous live. Well, well, well. One more thing I have to say, brother. What's that, Zachary? Well, I was meaning like the calendar year 2018. It's not been quite a year since I met you and others. My first live stream was in May, so not quite a year, but long enough. Long enough. We're doing a lot of wrestlers. We're doing this side. They might as well just say, we are from the alumni. We are from the alumni. We are Poison Year. Might as well just come out and say it. I am heading up. I'll speak to you next live stream. Okie dokie, Zachary. I appreciate you popping in here. Hope you enjoyed my thoughts, my analysis on the 2019 Royal Rumble, which I love so much. I'm just being funny. Take care, Zach. No problem. Take care, Zachary. Right, I gotta go. I gotta run. Tyrone says my video isn't going to edit it himself. And YouTube's going to take forever to upload it. Take care, chat much. I appreciate being here, Tyrone. You look after yourself. Take care. Take care. Now it's for me going live again. 7's a really nice number. No, it's 7. Never say never. Never say never again. But I'd love this to be my last live stream of 2019. Of ever. And following this video, I'm going to go back, uploading more vault entries. And then PMDB will be complete. Tyrone, bye for now. So I'm going to stay on here now 9 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to tap out because I want this video on BitChute. And this was, you know, I've been interacting with the chat as you have been coming in, but I've had a little bit of a theme giving you my thoughts, my stone cold, no holds barred thoughts on wrestling today. So you're watching history. My wrestling phase is over. It's over. I'm tapping it. I've tapped out. I can't do it anymore. My WrestleMania watch streak is coming to an end. Steve's going to tap out this year instead of me watching WrestleMania. He's going to be tapping out so much, he'll be asking for a pinfall. Tap out. Tap out. At least Rangers won yesterday. That was refreshing to see. A very dominant display, I thought, for most of the match. There was, I think some people were getting headaches with some of the Rangers fans running onto the pitch afterwards. And thought, oh, big deal, big deal. We're happy. We've had doom and gloom for years and years and years. We're allowed to be happy. We're on a roll at the moment. Apart from getting beat from Kilmarnock last Wednesday, at the moment we're on kind of a roll. We're on kind of a roll. Second again. Not too far away from the Celtic. By the way, I might as well plug my Twitter again. I'm back on Twitter, even though it looks like I've never been away because of all my many tweets. My Twitter is this. Also, check out the links in my description box below. You'll find my original channel, my other TeamPaulMichael channel, and my BitChute account. And here is my Twitter. So you can follow me here. See what I did there? That's me on Twitter. I haven't deleted it yet. I haven't deleted any tweet yet either. It's all there. I probably tweeted far too much already, but you know. I blame the Gillette advert. I blame the friggin'. I was going to be so quiet on Twitter, and that advert came out, and I got so triggered. I'm fed up being like getting into trouble for being a man. I'm fed up being lectured for fancying women. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Most disliked video ever, right? I think it was the most disliked video ever. Let's see. So that's weird. Just seen a post on Facebook, a guy saying he grew up in 80s, 90s, but I think he's like 1 year younger than me. Wonder if it's some long A quoting because I came here. Dave wasn't born. He came here in 1997, the year Tony Blair condemnation and got elected as Prime Minister. Oh, Tony Blair, oh God, that man gives me nightmare. I tell you, I had the most random dream the other night. Where's my book? Liberalism Find a Cure. I can't find my book. I had the most random dream yesterday. Hands up if you know who Mark Dice is. Now, I don't agree with everything Mark Dice says. I agree with a lot of things what he says about what's going on with the PC culture out there and fake news like CNN. Very fake news, CNN. I had the most random dream. I was in goals and Mark Dice. I met Mark Dice and he was taking shots at me. How random is that? How I was in goals and Mark Dice was taking shots at me. What? I was saving them all. Like I was realistic because I'm a damn good goalkeeper. I should be Rangers #1 right now. Never mind Alan McGregor. Should be me #1 in Rangers goalkeeper right now. But how random is that? How random a dream is that? Steve says came here in an egg and read that again. Came here in an egg-shaped pod. Diva Dave D. Do you want a guest spot? Yeah, go for it. Get Dave up on the panel. No pressure, Dave. We'll get Dave up in the panel. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. I think Adrian would love to see that too. Oh, he's being cute. He's being cute. He's being funny here. Says, what makes you think? You've got lots of things to talk about. Get on up. Come on down, Dave. I'm losing my voice. Kinda know because watched that video you shared. So yeah, how random is that? I was dreaming about Mark Dice yesterday. He was taking shots at me and I was in goals. What? Our match needs to be a casket match. Nail that sucker shot and send it. Isn't Steve cute? Isn't Steve cute? He's so funny. He's so funny. This is your less than 3 minute warning, folks. I am going to end this stream very, very soon. Hope you enjoyed my rant, if you can call it, on the Royal Rumble event. I'll hopefully never say never again. I'll do this again. Never say never again, but hopefully we'll never be live again. I just want to get this Vault series complete, done, and just, you know. Why am I dancing? See, this is why I've got to end the stream. Start dancing. I've been on too long. I'll be twerking soon. I think he'd be cute no matter what he says with that. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, gonna be blushing soon with all this cringe. You know, Steve going on about this casket match. Steve, I'm going to be burying you alive at this rate with all this trash talk in this game. You're going to be without a casket. You're just going to be chucked in, buried, done. Mark my words, Steve. There will be no conspiracy about the ass whooping you're going to get on SmackDown PS1. Boom. Mic drop. Done. Finished. On that note, I'm going to end this live stream. I'll look out for you in other live streams. I highly recommend checking out Steve's live streams. They're very good. Diva Dave D, great seeing you in here. Adriana, I love you so much. Marry me. I hope you're doing good. You will get bundled into that casket so quick you'll think someone just turned off the lights. I was going to get up and turn off the light there to be sarcastic to Steve, but I'm too lazy. But I won't be. I've got enough energy reserved inside of me to make your ass tap out. Let's do it. Let's get it on. I'm just saying, if I were a lady, you'd cook for me and call me honey. Wow. On that note, I'm off. Cheerio, guys. Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year. Enjoy the PMDB Vault series. Because you're going to see a lot of them. Enjoy the PMDB Vault series. Love you guys. God bless. Thank you, Steve.